Good afternoon, my name is Fiona and I am a spirit medium. I have been a spirit medium all my life. I have travelled all around the world connecting with spirit, and today is the first time that we are doing a video blog. I will be answering today a question from a lady who emailed me at mediumfionadennis@gmail.com. Each week people email me on my blog and I answer their questions, or should I say spirit answer their questions. I connect also on a psychic level with the playing cards. As you know and look at them, they are quite used, but their energy is quite high, as I like to clear them every time I use them as I shuffle. Before I started, I did a spread for this particular lady whose question was, when will my life ever be better? Please know that when connecting with spirit, sometimes they can tend to physically put onto me how they passed over. It does not mean that they are suffering in spirit. It is just their little way of connecting and letting the other person know through a validation on how they passed. It depends on how strong they are, if they had communicated before. Everything, all the aspects come into that little bubble. Each time I sit with spirit, it is different. I always tell people that no two sittings are the same, nor will they ever be the same. Each time spirit come in to talk to someone, they always have something different to say. As I sit here now, I am picking up on the energy of a gentleman whose name is Tom. He's a very tall gentleman, and as he shows me here, that he was laid out in a beautiful navy suit, wearing a lovely tie. Now the thing is with this gentleman is that he never really wore a shirt and tie unless he was going to a wedding, a christening or a funeral. I'm picking up on this sense of this whole don't choke me type of feeling coming in around him, and he's a very, very jolly spirited gentleman, a very quiet natured gentleman. I don't feel that he would be the one that you'd hear roaring or shouting in a home or outside or at a social occasion. He was always very, very, very quiet, and yet his presence was known. His hair is quite white, and he's very, very, very he always kept himself immaculate. Now he does show me that he normally wore a pair of brown shoes, a kind of biscuity coloured cardigan with a polo shirt, a soft collar around his neck with the button open. He does show me also that, okay, he's limiting my breathing here, so it could it's making me difficult to talk. I am picking up in a sense of this gentleman had issues with his lungs and with his chest. I do feel a sense also there was something going on in around this gentleman's right foot as well. I am picking up on the lungs that did fill up before he passed over, and there was a hospital setting, but I do feel that this gentleman was brought home to be waked. He keeps showing me I was brought home, I went home. He loved the colour blue, and the link with blue pyjamas comes in very, very strong, that this lady must have, or somebody has, belonging to him. They never threw them out. Also the link with his comb. Somebody put his comb into his pocket when they were saying their final goodbye, in a sense, to him. His energy shows that he is completely free of all the breathing problems. This sense of needing oxygen, he no longer needs it. He's very, very much alive. His energy is very, very strong around this particular lady. I feel it's very fatherly like, and that sense of gentle energy that comes around him. Now the need for him to say hello to Margaret or Mary, or possibly both, the link with Margaret and Mary comes in very, very strong. Know that his energy loved to be outside more so than inside. I'm seeing very much pottering around in the shed type of thing. He'd like to have his things organised. He knew where everything was, and I have a strange feeling that somebody hasn't moved or touched this gentleman's stuff since he's passed over, and he's kind of happy with that, in a sense of that's still his space and that's where he likes to be. But he does watch a younger male that goes in sometimes and just touches his things and he watches them. It's like this younger male hasn't been able to express his grief to somebody in the family, but he does it in his own little way, and he has this love and energy that is very uplifting when he goes into this gentleman's shed. Okay, I want to acknowledge that there is a sister figure for this lady that I'm giving this blog to. I do feel a sense of this lady did pass from some type of cancer. She does show me the black energy going from the top of her breastbone down to her midriff of her body. I do feel that she doesn't want to be remembered in how she was when she was sick. She wants to be remembered how she was always full of life, and loved children as well. She's quite young, and I know that the lady that I'm doing this blog for feels that she shows me that she has cocooned herself in some type of grief, and that she's actually causing herself some health issues with regards to her stress levels. I need to acknowledge there's going to be a change in that. I do see tests around you, but I also feel that these tests will be inconclusive, in a sense of there is absolutely nothing wrong. This is more to do with your grief and your feelings and your emotions. I am getting a high level of anxiety around you, and I do feel that this anxiety will be lifted. Please note that I also see somebody's sitting room. I'm seeing a lot of cream, but I do see this beautiful picture frame. I don't know if it's in a gold leaf type of frame, but I see 3 women in this frame, and one of these ladies is this lady here. She wants to acknowledge that you have a photograph that you take out and look at every single night. That you have also 3 more spirits coming in there to say hello to you. And this lady also wants to put a huge amount of energy around that young male also that goes into his granddad's shed to have a look around. He has been going through a bit of emotional turmoil, which they have been trying to clear for him. Know that you only have to think of spirit for them to connect with you. Please pay attention to the signs that she puts around you. Very much so. Watch your lights, watch your candles flickering, watch how the radio changes, listen to the music. She's a very dancey type of person, and it's like I want to dance around the kitchen and have a glass of wine. She wants you to go outside more. She says that you have encompassed yourself in this grief, and she wants you to let it go. Put on the shoes, possibly they could be her shoes. I do see 2 pairs of shoes that she shows me, and also the link to something that's blue, that whether it be a blouse or the link to a particular top that you have belonging to your sister. I need to acknowledge you hold these very, very close, and as you hold these close, she sits right beside you, and it's on the bed. You don't go into your sitting room enough. She said you will put up the Christmas tree, but you need to go in and sit down and enjoy the beautiful lights. They're not just there for nothing. She wants you to bring life back into your life. She acknowledges that she knows everything that you've been through, and she watches as you still have your tears. But know that she has this beautiful giddy energy in spirit that she wants you to know. It's like, please, please, please have fun in her memory, and know that she is always with you. And there's another female that you be around quite a bit as well, that both of you need a bit of a shake, in the sense of you need to get outside and kick up your heels. Start to accept invitations of going out and being around other people. I am seeing with the playing cards that there is a change in the friendship circles, and it's time for the new to come into your life. Know that you are a mighty powerful soul already, and you're living your life. She doesn't want you to stop living. Know that each time you take a step forward, that she is walking every step of the way with you. Know that she has the ability now to help you in your life move mountains. She says the words, may you be happy, may you be well, and may all things go well for you. And know that you are deserving of this. Know that everything that is around and going on in your body will clear. This will pass. The link to changing your diet comes in quite strong. I am getting a lot of green leafy vegetables to come in around you. Also, the need for you to drink more water in your diet comes in. She knows that a gentleman hasn't got over her passing yet either, and he doesn't want to talk about it. That is okay. But she does want to acknowledge that she is around him. She visits everybody, but mostly she wants you to go into your sitting room. Invite your friends around. Honor her memory through having music playing, laughter. Enjoy the photographs and enjoy the memories that you have made together, and know that she is only a heartbeat away, in a sense of talk to her. All you need to do is think about her and she is there. You don't need to be a medium to connect with spirit. All you need to do is ask them, and they will be there in a heartbeat. Why? Because they love you unconditionally. Their personalities don't change just because they've stepped into spirit, my dear. She's a happy, bubbly soul, and the gentleman that's with her, which I'm assuming could be her father. She's very sisterly figurely for you, is what I'm picking up on, and I need to acknowledge that there is a link to 2 dogs. There's quite a few animals over there with them in spirit, but I need to acknowledge 2 particular dogs. She knows that you feel lonely, but she wants you to start accepting the invitations that are coming towards you, and because of your grief and how you're feeling and the anxiety, that you've been saying no or withdrawing or making your excuses. She's saying stop making excuses. Start by accepting the next invitation that comes to you. Go for that cup of coffee. Go out and have that meal. Enjoy your life. This is not a dress rehearsal. This is it. She enjoyed every minute and every moment that she spent with you and her family. And she wants to acknowledge, will you please pull the curtains open on the windows, open up the blinds and open the windows. Let life in. This is your time now to shine. Clear your energy by having your sea salt baths, and know that as your energy breaks down, all the other emotional upheaval will break down with it, and it will leave you every step of the way. She will walk with you. Know that there is a link also to you receiving a job. I know that you are feeling a bit directionless, in the sense of not knowing which direction you are going in at this moment in time, and that sense of boredom comes in. Again, it is all linked down to the emotional energy that is with you at this moment in time. Will you please know that this too shall pass, with her help and the help of the angels. Now I'm going to lift the angel cards, and I'm just going to shuffle. These are my babies. These have been through thousands of hands. They've travelled thousands of miles, and we've enjoyed every minute of it. So, okay, 1, 2, 3. As the angels say. Archangel Michael is with you, giving you the courage to make life changes so that you can move forward and work on your divine life purpose. Now, I do feel that your divine life purpose connects with helping, teaching and acknowledging people around you. The link with care and professions goes very, very, very strong with you. The need for you with Layla to spend some time alone in nature, meditating. Meditating isn't about sitting like the Buddha. All you gotta do with meditation is simply sit, breathe, and just be you. Meditation is asking, breathing in noticing the breath and being quiet is listening. Know that the angels will give you your answers through your breath and also through other human beings around you. You're being told to have patience. They are sending you on something here that could be quite big, because there's a lot of knowledge to come in around you. They are telling you that now is the time to learn, study and gather information. They're telling you to enjoy being a student, because in the future you're going to synthesize this knowledge into complete action, which means I do feel that there is some type of course or learning that is coming up around you very, very soon. I do feel that again, February, your energy will have completely changed, that there's an uplifting energy from spirit and the angels that come around you and surround you. Know that you are protected at all times. Know that you are loved. Know that your sister is with you and loves you very, very much. And she knows that you're getting a new dog. Thank you for listening or watching. If you want to connect with me, you may connect with me at www.mediumfionadennis.com, Medium Fiona Dennis on Skype, and Medium Fiona Dennis on Facebook. Thank you for listening. God bless. Take care. Be good.